Imagine a roller coaster that doesn't have a track, that does whatever it wants to and may or may not stop at a certain time. That would be entrepreneurship, which is terrifying. It's really the only time in my life where I felt really fulfilled. It provided me an opportunity to explore who I was and the gifts that I have and the talents I have to bring. The idea for Hölmetrics came when I was working for a nonprofit locally, working with teens in public high schools. And that was really when I started experiencing workplace burnout. We started having a conversation with our whole team about how do we do a better job of caring for our team, knowing how our team is doing. And so what Hölmetrics does is essentially a smoke detector for psychological health and safety in the workplace. Probably the most valuable thing that I got out of participating in the CARIN incubator was confidence. The coaching was so good. As an entrepreneur, you don't see the full picture. When you're building a service or a product and putting it into the market, there's a whole lot you don't know. And so when we first connected into our local incubator here in Red Deer, that was key. Learning how to do market research, talking to people who have that experience. What you're doing is networking and talking and meeting and connecting and ideating, and every day you come to work and you just try and move one thing forward just a little bit. That advice at the very beginning of my entrepreneurship journey is still very much a part of my everyday ethos as a startup founder. When I started Hölmetrics, I did it because I fell in love with the idea of building tools. I think when you start hearing stories about people who have died by suicide in the workplace because of workplace stress and things like that, then it's like, it's personal. I went from being a youth worker to being a workplace psychological safety advocate. I don't know how that happened, but it did. We're seeing Hölmetrics make an impact in workplaces in countries all over the world, which is shocking.